So we're at the tail end of completing all the orders that were placed during the Faire Summer Market. If you're brand new to Faire and have no idea what it is, Faire is a marketplace kind of like Etsy, but it's to connect retailers and wholesalers to basically have that transaction on their platform. So as a brand, I'm able to have my products on there, and then retailers all over the country will find us and then purchase our products wholesale to then resell at their retail shop. So that's kind of the gist of everything. So we've been on Faire for a little over 2 years now, and we have participated in 3 total summer markets because when we got on Faire back in 2023, it was 1 week before the summer market, so we got there right in the nick of time. And what I want to do here, or what I want to do right now with you, is I want to go over our back end of Faire, like I usually like to do, so you can see and be able to see exactly what we did during the Faire Summer Market. So here is Faire's recap of everything. So this is the Faire Summer Market 2025. So we had 102 visits. Now this was between July 21st and July 24th. The 21st was just for people who are part of the Insider program, and then the main bulk of the market, this was all online, by the way, was between July 22nd and July 24th. So we gave a 10% off of all orders over $100. We've done the tiered pricing before to where if they spend over a certain amount, they get more. I just wanted to keep it simple this year. And then with Faire's match, they got 15% off because Faire matched 5% of our 10%. So retailers got 15% off of their orders. And so if we look over everything, so unique visits, we got 102 unique visits to our shop, and 88 of those were from retailers who've never ordered from us before. And we got 10 orders, and I find it so funny because in all but our last market we did, so the winter market of 2025, we only got 3 orders, but every other market that we've done, we've always done 10 orders, which I think is so funny. So 2 of those were new retailers who've never ordered from us. So what we found and what is really interesting, and you can kind of see the most ordered products, the most viewed products. So we offer white label on our Faire shop, which basically means we are the manufacturers of products that people then rebrand for their own brand. So we offer custom white label where we put the label on with their brand name, or we offer unbranded, basically no label. So it comes without a label on it and they put their own label on it. And I've noticed over the past month especially that these listings have gotten the most traction. We've had so many people reach out about custom white label or just white label questions in general. So it's just really interesting. I think those specific listings are actually ranking pretty high. But if we look at the most viewed products, so all of the white label, mainly for our 10-ounce candles, and then it looks like the custom white label for the room sprays. And then we have our linen and sea salt candle, our cedar eucalyptus candle. And then just rest is all white label for the other products that we have. But then the most ordered was we had the mango coconut milk, our gold 10 candles, the little minis that we have. And then vanilla coffee bean room spray, honey spice pear, the 10-ounce candle, pumpkin spice. You can see a little bit more of the holiday scents we were getting a lot more of because summer retailers purchase a lot of holiday scents to stock up for the fall season pretty much upon us very, very soon. But then we still had a lot of kind of the summery scents of like the mango coconut milk. So kind of a mixture of we're still in summer and still having kind of the summery scents, but then there were a lot of retailers that did opt for the fall fragrances. And then in terms of the revenue and everything, if I go over to these analytics over here, so this is from July 21st to the 24th of 2025, the gross order volume, keep in mind, this is not profit, this is gross sales, was $5,294. Conversion rate was 4.9, which is a lot higher than where we're at right now. We're only at, I think, like little over 2% conversion rate. So definitely looking to get that up, but we had 14 orders with that total amount. So we had 287 page views in order to get that amount. And yeah, it was definitely very successful. And we had a lot of good orders within that time. And I also, what I wanted to talk about in today's video, besides just doing kind of an overview of our summer market that we just had, I also want to tell you that I recently had a meeting with a new Faire brand success manager. So I got contacted by her to set up a meeting and just basically go over how we're doing on Faire, analytics, how we can do better, all that kind of stuff. And I did have a brand success manager assigned to us, and I think I talked to her one time back in February, but then I got assigned a new person, which I do really, really, really love this new success manager. It wasn't that I didn't like the first girl. I just feel like the conversation wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. She mainly was focusing a lot more on like my YouTube content and perhaps, you know, trying to get more brands on the platform and that kind of thing, like connecting with me in that regard. Whereas this brand success manager was all completely focused on our brand on Faire, how we can do better on Faire and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciated that, and I had a great conversation. And when I was telling her, you know, that I've had so many people ask me, you know, what is the secret to Faire? How have we been doing so well on Faire and ranking so high and just growing and growing on Faire? And of course, there are the very obvious things like product photography, which me and her did talk about that. And I may be changing some things up because she said that it's a really good idea to be cohesive between our D2C website, so our direct-to-consumer website, and our Faire shop with our product photos. Which is something I've been scared to change because it's been doing so well on Faire. But she said basically to just start small with like one collection at a time. And so when we were talking about everything and I told her, you know, I know product photography, I know having good pricing, I know having, you know, case quantities there, the description, all that kind of stuff. I said, but honestly, from the very beginning, we have been so active on the platform. Both Chris and I log in every single day. We're always on the platform. Every order that comes in, we send them a message right away. We're always very active in the messages. And as soon as I started saying that, she said, that's exactly what it is. That's what it is. It's showing the platform that you are being active on there. Even if you're not getting orders, even if you're like, okay, well, I can't message anybody. If you are logging on every day, even multiple times a day, just clicking through your products, changing up some of your wording, changing up some things here and there, it's telling the platform that you are an active seller, kind of like Etsy. Honestly, I feel like I could be doing a lot better on Etsy if I was doing the same thing on there of logging on and tweaking some things and showing the platform that I am active on there. But because I'm not, it just kind of lays dormant. So if you are somebody who is on Faire and you feel like you haven't gotten any orders, I want you to make a commitment for every day for the next 30 days, log in the morning, log in at night, just spend a few minutes on there, just kind of playing around. Think about your product photos. Think about, is this the best I can do? Should I hire a product photographer? Do I need to update my product descriptions? Do I need to add more than one photo? Do you just have one photo? Is your product kind of in the background of all of your different product photography props? You know, you want to make sure that your product, your candles probably in this instance, is at the forefront. But as I was talking to her about that, that was what she kind of stopped me with what I was saying and said, that's exactly what it is. So I just wanted to share that in today's video in case you are kind of stuck with Faire. And again, these videos are never meant to discourage you. It'd be like, well, I didn't make any sales during the summer market. Like, that's not at all what I'm trying to do in today's video at all. It's more just to give you an overview. I share these things. I give you the back end. It's real. It's our life of what we're going through right now, and we are so grateful for it. But I just wanted to give you some tips on what's been working for us because truly we are very, very, very active on this platform. Also, if you're wanting to get on Faire, I will have my referral link down in the pinned comment. You can just click on that link and then apply. I've heard mixed things. I know this kind of gets thrown out there a lot, but apparently it's better odds of you actually getting through and being accepted onto the platform. The first time I applied through somebody's link and I got accepted right away. The second time I didn't. I don't know why, but I applied multiple times and it took me like 8 months to get back onto the platform. So, you know, I do obviously get a commission. It doesn't come out of your paycheck or your pocket or anything. But anybody that I sign up, there is a commission that I do get. But it also just may help you get onto the platform. So I will have that linked down below. And with that, I will see you in the next one.